Welcome to Deco customers and employees. I'm Katie. This is our private yoga class together from the comfort of your home. We'll get started in child's pose. Take all the time you need and get your wiggles out as you move into stillness. You might walk your hands off one side of the mat and then the other. You might just be still with both arms out in front of you. There's no right or wrong. Once you're ready for stillness, start to breathe deeper in your belly. And as you inhale, push your belly button out. Expand your backside body. And as you exhale, soften anything. Your jaw, your face, your hips. And hold the next inhale full. So your belly's expanded, your backside body's expanded, but relax your shoulders, lungs still full, relax your face. Take one more sip of air. Audible sigh. Release what you can. Slowly press to all fours. From here, hips and knees in one line, shoulders and wrists in one line. As you exhale, round your spine and push the fingers and tops of the feet down. As you inhale, arch, roll your shoulders back, lift your chin and your tailbone. And after you've gotten into a groove, maybe close your eyes. Reduce the amount of information you're taking from the outside world. Start to bring your attention and awareness to what you're feeling and how you're breathing. When you're ready, come back to a neutral spine and squeeze your shoulder blades together, press them apart. Do that a couple of times. This is different than cat-cow, right? It's just the shoulder blades that are moving, spine is neutral. Keep those shoulder blades spread apart. Pull your belly in, step back to plank position. Of course, option for knees down plank. Have you push into those fingers and distribute some of the tension out of your wrists. From here, hug your thumbs toward the center line. Lengthen through the top of the head, but keep spreading those shoulder blades apart. And don't forget about your legs in plank pose. Give your kneecaps a good squeeze so that your quads are on. From here, close your eyes and take 3 big breaths. That's it, 3 breaths. So you might be feeling challenged. Your heart rate might be up, but can you breathe slower? Can you soften the edges between the inhale and the exhale? One more good breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, downward facing dog, walk into stillness. Point your fingers slightly out to the front corners of your mat. And when you find your stillness, take 3 big breaths. Core is engaged. Pushing the ground away with the whole hand on both sides. And if it would feel good for you, you can look up towards your belly button. Take a breath there. From here, we'll take our 3-point, right toes point to the ground. Inhale, right leg lift. Keep both palms firm as you point and flex your right ankle. Open up your right hip and bend your right knee. Twist the belly button slightly to the left. Roll your right ankle both ways. Seat up, pull your knee right down the center. Equal amount of effort pushing the ground away as drawing your knee in. Step back to plank, option to hold, option to take 3 push-ups, option to slow motion lower to your belly. That's where we'll meet in 3, 2, reach your arms back, lift up about 1/3 of the way, locust, come down a little bit, lift up 2/3, look down and forward, come down a little bit, lift up to your highest point and hold, and maybe you close your eyes, reach your fingers back, open the space around your heart, and take a couple of easy sips of air. Even if you feel challenged, practice breathing easily. One more little inhale to lift. Exhale onto your belly. Inhale to knees down plank or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move into stillness and perhaps bob the head. Lightly yes and lightly no. Walking the right foot a little closer to center, left leg inhales to 3 points, point and flex your left ankle. Open up that left hip slowly, bend your left knee, twist the belly button to the right, roll the left ankle. With both palms pressing evenly into the mat, cheat up, pull your left knee right down the center. And from here, pull your knee in just a little bit tighter before you step back to plank. Option to hold, take a couple of push-ups or slow motion lower to your belly, which remember you can do with your knees down. And this time I'll meet you whenever you're ready with your arms out to the side. In locust with airplane arms, lift up about 1/3 of the way, and then come down just a little bit. Lift up 2/3, and come down a little. Lift to your highest point and hold. From here, I want you to lengthen forward through the chest. Roll your pinky toes down and lengthen your fingertips away from each other. Maybe close your eyes, probably feeling pretty challenged, but can you take even small sips of air with a little bit of ease in and out of the nose? Then exhale slowly onto your belly. Take your time. Inhale to plank or knees down plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a flushing breath. Inhale. Clear out what you can. We'll look forward and take 8 to 10 tiny steps to the top of the mat, moving slowly towards ragdoll. Before you land, do a good half lift. Draw your shoulders back. And for ragdoll, bend your knees. Maybe widen your feet to give yourself a bigger surface area to stand on. Maybe grab a bind. Opposite elbows, opposite fingertips behind the legs. So it would feel good. You can nod or sway or even bounce a little bit. As we move through this practice, I want us to think about breathing deeply when we feel challenged. This is how we build resilience. And I think resilience is a wonderful thing to practice, especially moving into holiday season. Start to release any binds. Inhale, half lift. Walk your feet in about hip distance. Exhale, full. Inhale, rise. Sweep your arms high overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes and feel it beating. Breathe in. Breathe out. The wonderfully grounding practice. Inhale, both arms up. Lift up. Exhale, bend your knees. Dive forward slow. Half lift. Inhale, shoulders back. Right foot steps back. Exhale, right knee drops down. Dial your right foot back behind your right knee and bring your left elbow inside your left knee. Grab a hold of the front of the right shin or ankle, or put your left fingertips down, the left shin or ankle, and then reach your right arm high to the side. So this is a funky modified side angle, and your right foot is dialed back behind your right knee to keep you in a nice bounce. One more breath. We'll bring that right hand forward and down. Bring the right foot back, tuck the right toes, easy twist. Lifting your left arm high, right kneecap is lifted, and you'll lengthen through the right side of the neck. One more good inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Could be knees first, could be chaturanga. Inhale to lift, could be up dog or a plank. Exhale to dog. Take 2 full rounds of breath. Pressing into the fingers, into the thumbs. Distributing weight out of the wrist always. Bottom of your next exhale, look forward, heels up. Bend your knees and step. Big step or bunch of little, doesn't matter. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise, maybe back bend, maybe just grow as tall as you can, whatever feels best. Exhale, fold. Same thing we did on the other side. Half lift, inhale. Left foot back, exhale, left knee drops down. Dial that left foot back behind your left knee. Right hand now comes to the front of the right shin ankle or fingertips to the ground. Let's have the right elbow inside the knee as you open your left arm high. And lengthen through the right side of your neck. One more good inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Dial that left foot back behind you. Cup your toes. Easy twist. Reaching your right arm up. And just take one more good breath, wiggling your right toes here. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale to plank, vinyasa, or skip it. As you exhale, lower. Could always be knees first. As you inhale, lift. Could be cobra, right? Exhale, back to dog. Take 2 full rounds of breath. Engage through the core. Trying to smooth out the edges between the inhales and the exhales. When you're ready, look forward, heels up, bend your knees, step or hop, feet to top of mat. Half lift, inhale, fold, exhale, inhale, rise, maybe back bend, maybe just get taller. Exhale, fold, last time here. Half lift, inhale, hands on the mat, step, jump, or float, take vinyasa, or you can skip it. Remember, it can always look like a plank or a push-up. Most important thing is that you breathe on purpose, and if you're moving, link breath with movement. Linking breath with movement allows for some mental flossing, right? Clearing out some junk. Bottom of your next exhale, look forward, heels up, bend your knees, step or hop, feet to top of mat. Half lift, inhale, fold, exhale, inhale, rise, sweep your arms up, grab your left wrist, right thumb and middle finger, pull your belly in and lean over to the right. Push your left heel down. Inhale to center, swap your wrist, lift up tall, lean to the left. Push your right heel down, left shoulder under. Inhale, center, lift up, maybe a little back bend. Bend your knees, exhale, fold over your legs. Half lift, inhale, shoulders back, separate your feet to fist. With the knees bent, put your belly on your thigh and grab the backs of your calves. Point your elbows straight back behind you and do a half lift. Drop your head, close your eyes, and start to shift your weight further forward into the balls of the feet. As you lift your bum a little higher. If it's not too much, you can curl your chin and look up towards your navel. Now focus on smoothing out the edges of your breath. This is a beautiful practice for breathing on purpose and for calming and massaging the vagus nerve. Next, inhale, half lift. Walk your feet a little closer. Fold, exhale, bend your knees, sit back, hold your chair pose. In your chair pose, bring your fingers to face one another, pinky fingers, and your arms back a little bit, and then pull your belly in just a little tighter. We're gonna sit down as low as we possibly can. Maybe give those toes a little wiggle. Roll them back down and squeeze your inner thigh. Sitting a little lower and a little lower for 3. And then once you get to your edge, that place you don't want to hold for very long, hold there for 2, and maybe close your eyes and try to find a nice even breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs, beautiful. Half lift, inhale, shoulders back, hands on the mat, step back, jump back, float back, take vinyasa or skip it. You can always do that knees down push up before you follow the full exhale back to dog. Right leg, 3-point, inhale. Exhale, cheetah, right knee to chest. Warrior 1, inhale to rise. Easy twist, exhale, left hand down, inhale, right arm high. Runner's lunge, exhale, frame your right foot. Push off your heel, inhale to crescent. From here, exhale, bend your left knee a little. Inhale to stork, you can do it. Permission to wobble and fall. Exhale to airplane, heart stays uplifted. We'll go right back. Bend your knee, inhale to crescent. Squeeze your left glute. Easy twist. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm high. And here we'll hold and wiggle those right toes. Lengthen through the left side of the neck. Beautiful. Exhale, frame your right foot. Last time, inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale to warrior two. Readjust your feet as needed. Hold that right knee out to the right. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, modified extended side angle. Right elbow, right knee. Left arm reaching over your head. We'll wiggle those toes. Hug the heels towards each other. And just float your right elbow up off of your knee. Keep your core nice and tight. Reach your right arm out. Inhale, straight leg, peaceful. Feel that relief in your right hip. Triangle. Exhale, right hand comes forward and then down. I like the hand on the shin. Pushing the shin into the hand with a little bit of energy. I want you to lengthen through the top of your head. And try to use your outer hips. If you feel confident in the physical posture, close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Squeeze your left side ribs. Inhale, windmill out, straight leg peaceful. Bend your right knee. Exhale, cartwheel down. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower or not. Right? You can always hold the plank or go straight to dog. Inhale to lift. Vinyasa is your way. Exhale, shift back. Let's take a flushing breath. Inhale. Clear out what you can. Same thing on the left. Left leg inhales, 3-point. Exhale to cheetah. Step up, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Take your time. Easy twist. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm high. Runner's lunge. Exhale, frame your left foot. Push off your heel. Inhale to crescent. We've got this. Exhale, bend your right knee a little. Inhale, up to stork. Flex your right ankle. Exhale, take it back to airplane. You have all the time you need. Bend your left knee, land lightly. Inhale, crescent lunge. Easy twist. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm high. We'll just hold here for a moment, wiggling those left toes, pointing your right knee straight down. Exhale, left hand comes down. Push off your heel. Inhale to crescent. Last time here. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Readjust your feet as needed. Exhale, modify extended side angle. Left elbow, left knee. Right arm reaching over your head. So from here, just make sure you have a solid foundation. Feet are unclenched. Make sure your center is stable. With a stable center, we'll reach that left arm out. Hold the beach ball. Slowly inhale, rise, straight leg peaceful. Takes you to triangle on the left to the top of the mat. Reach your left hand forward and then bring it down. Right arm high to the sky. And we'll hold our triangle pose with a nice, easy breath. The physiological definition of resilience is how quickly we can shift from that fight or flight, fast heart, fast breath, fast mind, to rest and digest. Squeeze your right side body. Inhale, windmill up, straight leg peaceful. Bend your left knee. Exhale, cartwheel down. Inhale to plank, vinyasa, or skip it. Even if you feel challenged, can you keep your breath even? Linking breath with movement. In downward facing dog, take 2 full rounds of breath. And if we have a hard time calming ourselves down when our heart rate is up and our mind is racing, then we just need to practice breathing deeply and making that shift from sympathetic, fight or flight, to parasympathetics, rest and digest. How smoothly we can do that? It's our resilience factor. Bottom of your next exhale, look forward, heels up. Bend your knees, step or hop, feet to top of mat. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale, bend your knees, sit back to chair. Inhale, hands to your heart. Exhale, hovering chair twist to the right. So don't hook your left elbow. It's very unsatisfying. Inhale to center. Exhale, hovering chair twist to the left. Twist your belly button slightly right. Inhale to center, maybe reach your arms out. Exhale, fold over your legs. Half lift, inhale, palm the mat, step, jump, or float. Take vinyasa, or you can skip it. Legs strong in upward facing dog. Right leg, 3-point, inhale. Exhale, mountain climber. You can hold this, right knee to the right elbow. If you'd like, you can knee elevator and squeeze every time your knee gets to the top floor. Back to 3-point, inhale. Exhale to cross cheetah, right knee to the left elbow. Revolve side plank. Straighten your right leg and extend it out. Reach your left arm high to the sky. Equal amount of energy pushing the ground away as lifting your hips up. We'll bring that left hand back to the mat. Come back to cheetah. Pull your knee in and look forward. Step up. Inhale to crescent lunge. Nice work. Exhale to bend your left knee a little. Inhale to stork on the left. You got this. Exhale to figure 4. Flex your ankle and sit into it a little bit. You might hold your leg. You might keep your hands at your heart. Let's keep everything uplifted. Sitting into your hip a little bit. Inhale, find that stork. Exhale, airplane. Heart is up. Bend your right knee, land. Inhale, crescent lunge. Squeeze your left glute. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straight leg peaceful. Give yourself some relief. Right arm reaches back. Exhale, full extended side angle on the right to the top of the mat. Breathe for 5. Option to modify, bring your elbow to your knee again. Option to half bind, flip your left palm, reach for your right outer hip. Stay focused on your breathing, no matter how challenged you feel. You breathe easy in, easy out. If you have a bind, unwind. Hold your lunge, inhale, peaceful. Straighten your right leg. Bring your toes to the side mat this time. Inhale, lift your heart. Bend your knees. Exhale, come into a wide-legged fold. Bring both hands out in front of you and do a half lift. And then you'll just kind of hang out here doing whatever you want for about 15 seconds. And you could be still with your arms in front of you. You can do what I'm doing now and walk your hands from side to side. You could even, if you wanted to, twist it out, have one hand down in front of your face and the other hand reaches up to the sky. If you twist it out, twist your belly button toward the hand that's on the ground. And if you're moving around, start to even out through both sides. I'll meet you with both hands out in front, do a half lift, and then you can walk your hands around to the front of the mat, runner's lunge on the right. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, slowly lower all the way to your belly. Option to add a couple of push-ups on your way down. When you get there, interlace your hands behind your back. If you can't interlace your hands, don't worry. Just reach back, lift up about 1/3 of the way. Come down a little bit. Lift up 2/3. And come down a little bit. And then lift to your highest point and hold. Look down and forward. Reach your heart forward, shoulders back. If you feel challenged, breathe slower. Exhale, slowly release, letting go of that bind if you have it. Inhale to knees down plank or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a good breath in. Release what you can. Same thing on the other side. Left leg, inhale, 3-point. Exhale, mountain climber, that's a hold. So you could knee elevator up and down, squeezing at the top floor, or just hold. 3-point inhale, take your time. Exhale, cross cheetah, left knee to the right. Revolve side plank, left leg extends out, right arm reaches up. Push the ground away and lift your hips. Take all the time you need to get back to cheetah. Right hand comes down, left knee tugs in. Look forward, step up. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale to bend your right knee a little. Inhale to stork on the right. You got this. Exhale to figure 4. Flex your right ankle. place it over the knee and sit back. Keep your chest uplifted. Try to find that easy focus, easy breath. Maybe sit into the heel, lowering the hips a little. Inhale, rise up to stork. Exhale to airplane. Right toes point to the ground. Inhale to crescent. No impact landing. Easy twist. Exhale, right hands down. Inhale, left arm high. Wiggle those left toes. Exhale, frame your left foot, runner's lunge. Inhale to crescent. Exhale to warrior two. Take your time. Inhale to straight leg, peaceful. Left arm back, left leg straight. Exhale, full extended side angle on the left to the top of the mat. Again, you can have your elbow on your knee if that works better. Again, you can find a half bind if you'd like, or a full bind if that works for you. Wherever you are, you shouldn't be so deep into anything that you can't soften the edges of your breath. This is a resilience practice. You can think of softening the breath and breathing deeper as a massage for your vagus nerve. If you have a bind, you can unwind. Hold your lunge. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Straighten your left leg, left toe to the side mat. This time, option to bind your hands behind your back, bend your knees, and drop into a fold. If you get down and you think this bind is not good for you, then let it go. Do a half lift when your hands meet your low back. Bring them out, and maybe you wanted to do something on the other side that you didn't get to do. And if you're still in that bind, you might do a couple of half lifts and find your sweet spot. Let's take like 3 or so more full rounds of even breath. If you still have the bind, I'd like you to keep it as you half lift. And when your hands meet your low back, release. Walk your hands out, do a half lift here before you pivot around to runner's lunge on the left to the top of the mat. Inhale, step back to plank, vinyasa, or skip it. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, take a good breath in, good breath out. All right, last little round here. Right leg, 3-point, inhale. Exhale, cheetah. Step up, crescent lunge. Inhale to rise. Hovering twist, crescent lunge. Exhale, left elbow comes and just kind of hovers outside that right knee. And then slow motion, lower the elbow down to touch the knee. Now wiggle those right toes and squeeze your left leg. Make sure you're solid in your right heel. Squeeze your left kneecap as you inhale to crescent. Exhale to bend the left knee a little. Last time on this side, inhale to stork. To dancer, keep your knees together and start to kick your foot back into your hand for 5. If you're having a very wobbly day, that's fine. Stay right here in the quad stretch. Only if you're feeling like you can take on extra balance will you start to kick back. If you've kicked back, bring your knees together. Come back to stork and flex your left ankle. We'll take the left knee out to the left and try to slowly open up half moon. You have to trust your body and take it seriously, but not too seriously. Maybe lowering those right fingertips down, pushing through your left heel and lengthening through the top of your head. Then you can bring both fingertips down, do a half lift, and drop to cross-legged fold. So just for a second, let that left pinky come to the outside of your right foot. Feel that release, half lift maybe, and fold. Now you can stay right here, or you can go back to standing split, reaching your left leg high, maybe even playing with a little balance challenge, holding the ankle or bringing the hands to the low back. And when you're ready, no matter where you are, we'll float that left leg back, drop the left knee down, and floss back and forth between low lunge and half split. So just an easy floss, shifting your weight forward and back until you land in half split, and we'll hold. Left hip forward, right hip back, do a little half lift, and lengthen your head down. Try to relax your face and smooth out the edges. There's a little edge at the bottom of the exhale before you start to inhale again. Little edge at the top of the inhale before you start to exhale. Smooth it out. When you're ready, move towards lizard, bend your right knee, pushing the right knee out to the right, wiggling the right heel all the way to the outer edge so that you can have the shoulder inside the knee. At this point, you could drop your left elbow. You could walk your right hand further out. You could even tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Do your lizard your way. Try to relax your face and try to smooth out the breath. Because practicing breathing deeply, practicing breathing smoothly and evenly, it helps us to more gracefully and quickly be able to shift from that sympathetic mode, fast heart, fast mind, fast breath, to parasympathetic, calm mind, calm heart. You can stay longer in this stretch or press up to all fours and step back to plank. From here, option 3 push-ups, option vinyasa, option skip it. I'll take 2 knees down push-ups myself and meet you in downward facing dog. We have a tiny bit more standing work to get through. Let's flush it out with a big breath in. Release what you can. Last time here, left leg, 3-point, inhale. Exhale, cheetah. Step up, crescent lunge, inhale to rise. Hovering, twist your crescent lunge. So right elbow just outside that left knee with a little hover, squeezing your inner thighs. And then gently put that right elbow down outside of the left thigh, outside of the left knee. Wiggling your left toes and keeping everything solid and strong. Right kneecap is lifted, inner thighs engaged as you inhale to crescent. Exhale, bend your right knee. Last time this side. Inhale to stork. Take it back to dancer. Remember, if it's a wobbly day, the quad stretch is just great. If you've got a little more in you, you can start to kick back. Easy breathing is the key. Building our resilience. Practicing being resilient. Knees together. Right knee to the chest, flex your right ankle. Last time here, open out, half moon. And try to stay focused. Try to think about pushing through your right heel. Maybe place a left fingertips down, lengthen through your left side body. Last bit of standing work, we got this. Right hand down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, cross-legged fold. Just for a moment, drop that right pinky outside the left, maybe half lift again, and fold. And you certainly don't have to be able to get your hands to the ground here. And then we'll go back to standing split, our last standing balance challenge. If you want it, no need to. You can always just hold your standing split and work on what you're feeling. And when you're ready, we'll float that right leg back, drop the right knee down and flops back and forth between low lunge and half split, landing in half split, right hip a little forward, micro bend at least in your left knee, lengthen through your head as you release. Easy breathing. Easy in, easy out. And when you're ready, bending the left knee for a lizard, wiggling the left heel out to the left, maybe push to the inside of the knee, maybe drop your right elbow. Release your head. We'll do just a little bit more work here after just 1 or 2 more full rounds of breath in lizard. Try to soften your jaw, your face. When you're ready, we'll press up. Option 3, push-ups. Option slow motion lower. I'm going to meet you on your belly. Last time here. Option 1, some kind of cobra. You can have your arms out. Option 2, bend your knees, reach for your feet, your ankles. So you can kick back to that floor bow, resetting your spine for 3. Breathe into and through any restriction you feel across your chest. 2. Exhale, lower slowly, heels towards the bum. Inhale, press to all fours. Bring your knees together, feet together. Exhale, shift back to child's pose, sliding the hands by the heels with the palms facing up. Take 2 big belly breaths in and out. And when you're ready, we'll push up to all fours, cross the ankles, come onto the back. Interlace your hands behind your head and stick your legs in the air. And just for like 1 minute, lift your tailbone over and over. We'll do a teeny bit of core work before we take our final stretch. So pressing the back of the head into the hands, pretty annoying, but just lift your tailbone over and over. And then in 5, just want you to lift your tailbone and hold. In 3, 2, 1, lift your tailbone and hold, hold, hold. Press the back of the head into the hands. Lower the tailbone, lower the heels. Lift the heels, lift the tailbone, lower the tailbone, lower the heels. Nice work. So in 5, next time you get to that lower, we'll hold in 3, 2, 1. Legs lower. Push your low back down, low boat. Reach your arms forward. Make sure your whole spine pushing solid into the mat. Reach your arms over your head. Hold here. Re-interlace your hands behind your head. Reaffirm your head into your hands. And start some slow bicycle legs, really pushing forward through the heel that's extending out. And that's that. We'll go for about 12 more seconds, and you'll give yourself a great big hug, pulling your forehead towards your knees. In 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles and hug yourself. Bring your forehead to your knees. And then place the back of the head down, place your heels under your knees. Bridge flow, as you inhale, lift your hips, reach your arms high overhead. And as you exhale, lower your hips, bring your arms down by your sides. Maybe close your eyes, inhale, lift and lift. Exhale, lower and lower. When you're ready, hold your bridge pose or keep doing that flow. For bridge, lift your hips, roll to the tops of your shoulders, and notice every body part that's touching the mat. Press it down into the mat. 3, smoothing out the edges of the breath. Release your hands when you're ready. Lift your heels, lower your spine down, and then give yourself a beautiful hug. In gratitude for this able body, bring your forehead to your knees. And find your waterfall pose, both legs up in the air, arms down by your side. Take 2 full rounds of breath. Notice your heart beating. Figure 4 on the right, right ankle cuts across that left thigh, hugging your left knee in, tuck your chin. Roll your right hip down. When we practice breathing deeper, we are building our resilience. Anytime you pause and take deep breaths, you are getting stronger. Your nervous system's resilience factor is strengthening. You can bounce back. From figure 4, drop your right foot over to the left, figure 4 twist. Chin and right arm might look towards the right. Take 2 full breaths. And come onto your back, waterfall, both legs up. And figure 4 on the left. Left ankle cuts across that right thigh. You hug in for the stretch. Keep rolling your left hip down. Keep breathing into your belly. Every belly breath, improving your vagal tone, healing your vagus nerve, helping you build physiological resistance, which also translates into emotional resistance. Figure 4 legs drop to the right. Figure 4 twist, 2 full breaths. Easy in, easy out. We'll come onto the back. Last posture is happy baby, or you can hold waterfall if that's better, just sticking the legs in the air. After a moment in this symmetrical, restorative inversion. Start to come to your final rest. And in Shavasana, take 2 to 3 clearing breaths before you release control, allowing the body to breathe you in Shavasana. And before you move, take 2 to 3 belly breaths. On the exhales, release what you can. Leave it on the mat. Let some gentle breathing turn into some gentle moving, slowly towards a full body stretch. You might yawn before you bend your knees one at a time. Lie on your back or rock to your favorite side. And I'll meet you when you're ready in a comfortable upright seat with your eyes softened or closed and your hands together at your heart. And just for a moment, feel it beating to your thumb. Take one last flushing breath. Inhale. Clear what you can. Bring your thumbs between your eyebrows. We honor the light, the resilience in each other. Namaste.